Hi and hello everyone, it's your pal Berg787 back with episode 3 of our Settra Legendary Mortal Empires playthrough. We're picking up where we left off, about to fight King Hekera. I presume I'm pronouncing that correctly. We've got very similar armies, except I've just got a couple of better troops. This shouldn't be too much of a big deal, but we'll see. Just out of curiosity, look at that melee defense, 59 for the humble, lowly, trashy skeleton spearman. That's pretty impressive. What's theirs? Only 33. Okay. Good times. Wow, man. Even the Hekera warriors, melee defense 52. It's pretty beastly. What? That's not just from campaign buffs, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, let's fight. That's how I didn't actually. I knew that obviously we buffed them up, but like just when you just see it there, skeleton spearman warrior, 52 melee defense, and you're like, yeah, start nodding your head like that's pretty good. So, good times. Oh, look at that. That's a bit of a slope. Okay. Alright, that's where the edge of the map is. Or at the edge of the deployment zone, I should say. Just thinking, I suppose we have to go like as wide as possible, right? We'll stick these boys in the centre, so that they're kind of covering where the where these chappies are. Keep you back there. These carrion are going to be. I could stick them over here and just go straight for the carrion, I suppose. Maybe. Or maybe not, I don't know. Let's leave them there for now.
Settra the Imperishable.
We'll just sprint these guys ahead. Nice that we caught them in force march as well, isn't it? Oh, they're just coming straight at us. Alright, even better. Wasn't actually expecting them to do this, but I suppose since they've decided to do that, that works for me. Or maybe they haven't. Maybe they've just moved up and they're just going to stand there. Oh no, they're moving up. They're moving up. No, they're not. They're staying put, but that's fine. We've basically just deleted that first unit of skeleton archers, which is good. We're going to have to sort of get ready for a little bit of a charge here. Oh. Let's move up a bit. Send you in over here. Have to come and help out the Hekerans. You go after them. Oh, not the biggest charge known to man. Did them a bit though. Yeah, I actually chased them there. Alright, we're gonna come into here. They're holding up alright though, in all fairness, considering they're taking on 4 units. These guys probably need a bit more support, but I'll try and get them that. Alright, that's some major deleting there from our chariots. Good job. Don't want to keep him in there too long, so we'll pull him out. We'll hit into this unit. The kitty seems to have got a little bit distracted. And they got stuck in there a little bit longer than what we would have liked. Or maybe it's because they summoned their Shabti there as well, actually, now looking at it. That could also be why our skeleton, by our chariots got a little bit more wrecked than... Alright, their lord is dead.
Settra the Imperishable.
Just want Settra to be able to pull out a little bit. Alright, our chariots really need to pull away now. Alright, with the support of the archers, these guys have done their job. Let's get you down here firing. You're fighting them, you're a bit beat up, but go and chase them down. This is almost done, but we do need these chariots to get away. They've done a good job, the chariots, but they are getting a little bit tied up here. Alright, got him. Chariot's doing work though, man. And that's without running anyone down, right? That's just like straight up steaming into the back. Because sometimes your cavalry can rack up more kills, obviously, after the fight's done, when people are fleeing and you're chasing them down. Obviously, that's not the case here against Tomb Kings. But Chariot's doing big boy work. But even without them, I mean, there's not an awful lot they could have done. Against melee defense 52, or whatever it was. Yeah, that unit. I think that was the unit on the left that had to fight. Yeah, it must be, because this one didn't actually engage until a little bit after the lines engaged. So this unit got loads of kills as well. I'm actually going to grab the Canoptic Jars. Reason being is that we can unlock this chappie with 200 Canoptic Jars pretty soon. So I want to do that, obviously. Alright, good job. Let's grab a bit more. We're almost at level 10 where we'll be able to access this, but I want to get Lightning Strike first. Not a massive fan of any of these spells. since I don't have... This only works on one unit. You can't, like, buff, like, a bunch of units, which is a shame. And since I don't have a... What do you call it? A Casket of Souls yet, I suppose I'll go with this. I do want a Casket of Souls, though. I think I've mentioned that already. We could build this, but I'm actually going to wait on this until we can get it to the upgraded version, if that makes sense. So, because I don't mind having Ushabti, like just the regular version. I prefer, obviously, the bow versions are better, I think. But just because you don't really see much of a drop off in terms of their fighting capabilities. I suppose there is less of them, actually, now thinking about it. Either way, like, I'm not really super fussed just to be able to get one Ushabti, is what I'm saying. Like, and there's money that can be spent elsewhere. So, yeah, obviously, just building this building allows me to recruit one, and it's sort of like, alright, I can use that money elsewhere, basically what I'm saying. Alright, I might as well get Xandri up, I suppose, now.
When threatened, a jackal shoot.
Valiant Lord.
Tomb King of Hekera.
I swear there was, I swear I encountered the lizard men down there. I can't remember what they're called now, but Talak or something like that.
Can I assist?
Arkin the Black.
Maybe not. Alright. Yeah, let's enter. Oh, not the scabby eye.
Settra comes, brother kings.
I wouldn't mind getting that as well, so I kind of need 5 grand. So I'm not going to build anything just yet. So, next turn, and the turn after that, bang. And then hopefully, I should have roughly about 5 grand the turn after that.
Glory for Khemri. Circuit for Settra.
These guys are pretty good, this Regiment of Renown.
Go this way.
I'll just pop back into our lands and we'll have a little look at them. So, as you can see, they are just much better regular spearmen. Obviously, they are, rank 9, which is higher than any of my spearmen here. But I mean, they come with much more armor anyway, right? I mean, my regular spearmen, even if they were rank 9, wouldn't have that much armor. So they come with more armor, which is pretty sweet. They also come with a poisoned attack as well, which is also quite nice. But other than that, they're pretty much the same as just the regular spearmen. Because everything else here can kind of be chalked down to the fact that they're rank 9 and mine are rank 1. Do we want to grab them? Because I kind of like, because Settra's army is going to have like Tomb Guards in the not too distant future, I kind of use them in my secondary armies. Although, having a bit of poison is quite handy anyway. I'm just going to leave them. I don't think we desperately need them now. I'll put them in the next army when we grab one. And I really want to bang this stuff in, but again, let's just grab Lightning Strike. We could stick this dude on a mount. Gives him a bit more survivability. And I'm not in a super rush to get any of this stuff. Like, just him basically casting this and having the Restless Dead is good enough, and giving a bit of an aura, a bit of a leadership buff with his Encourage is good enough for now. Obviously, this is pretty good. I'm looking forward to grabbing that, but I'm not in a... It's not like, oh crap, we have to get there, because until we get there, we're useless. So I'm going to stick him on this steed, and we'll leisurely build him up. Pumas.
Hekera's hand and stone.
You might be wondering about, obviously, other than just sacking this city to level up, you might be thinking, well, are you planning on going down here and taking that? I kind of am. I'm going to do that unless they take it beforehand, but I need another army, basically, before I can come down here and deal with that, because they'll have at least one army plus a decent garrison there, and I'm not really in the mood to grind it with one army, so we shall see. Just want to pop back into here.
Honor
Anyway.
before glory. The laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
Just out of curiosity.
I will not.
Just seeing where we're at.
Do you know who I am?
I await.
So we got some trades with them, I guess. Have we got a nerf against everyone? Like, I think we do have like a bit of a nerf, don't we? For diplomatic relations of all factions -10 for another 8 turns. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. I was wondering why everyone was hating on us. The flock of Jaff. Nice little buffs here, but I just need my canoptic jars. I mean, not terrible. They do a job, you know, but you're not going to go out your way to grab them. Don't really need that weapon. Just seeing what's available here. And Potion of Strength. It's kind of like a slightly better version of Jaff's incantation or whatever it's called. So nothing here that's, you know, wow, I need to spend my canoptic jars on that. So we'll wait. Alright. Now I actually might take the settlement, because no real point giving it to them.
Settra comes. Reap it, but do not linger. King of kings.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. I'm just shy of getting 5 grand. We are going to research this guy. I'm not sure if I can rename these dudes. But if I can, I will. Because these are like the legendary lord type guys, right? I mean, they're not really legendary lords, but the equivalent of legendary lords. But if I can rename them, I will rename them. I need to kind of scab some money from someone.
Priest,
Hello.
you will find me in an accepting mood.
Give me money.
I have them every 1,000 years.
No? Okay. Who likes me the most? Oh, I do know Thalak. Okay. I thought I knew. Give me money, no? Alright, no one's going to give me money, let's face it. That's just not going to happen. I'm just going to be a couple of bucks short, which is a shame. Since it's going to be 2 turns to get to 5 grand anyway, I suppose I could stick something in. That's too much. Probably that is as well, yeah. How much does this cost? Yeah, that'll be just enough. So I can do that. Although I've just realised that I could get it cheaper. And I can do it a turn before anyway, so yeah, alright, we'll do that. We'll just get it a turn earlier. We'll leave our damaged buildings the way they are.
Settra the Imperishable.
Might have a little wander down here as well. I don't want to go too far down here, as I don't want to, you know, I don't actually know what they've got. Although they probably don't have an army in there now, looking at that. -6 in terms of their public order. That's usually, well, a good indicator that there's no army in there. And they, you know, got a decent garrison. We'll see. Oh, actually, that was a little bit silly of me. I could have just grabbed the legendary lord. A lord anyway, because I do have a spare one. We will bury him. It's better, I think, than this one. So. Not a hero. So that's the dynasties guy. So we're going to grab him, but I just want to see. I just wanted to see if we had a Tomb King who had like I can't remember what the trait is now, but it basically bumps up your diplomatic relations, and that works even if he's not active. You know what I mean? So we could have hired him and then basically booted him out for this guy, and he would still be accruing us that diplomatic bonus. But since he's not there, and I kind of do want to get another army up and running, we're just going to grab this guy. Plus he, has his little buff to construction time for all buildings, which is pretty sweet. Now let's just see if we can rename this guy. Yes, we can. King Booty Juice. Welcome aboard. I wonder if that stacks. I could stick it on him, I suppose. I mean, you could make the argument to have them on separate guys, so you're definitely getting a buff even if in their separate provinces. But let's just put them all on Booty Juice and get that down. So that was going to take 4 turns before. Now it's only taking 3 turns. Oh, I get a bonus for building this, don't I? But that will take me out of the range of being able to get that bonus that I want. The dynasties. I'm going to go over here since I can't afford to grab this just yet. So we can unlock this. We'll get another army. So we'll have 3 armies now. All of a sudden, power spike. And I think we will stick. We can obviously get pottery here. At some stage in the game, it does make sense to switch this out and just grab the pottery, because money won't be as big a problem much later in the game. But right now, walls and this are better than the pottery. So I think... hold on, if I stick this in, I'm going to be short again, aren't I? Yeah, okay, so I can't stick that in. I could build... Well, actually... Let's just not build nothing. I can get an even bigger buff once he gets that other thing enacted into him. Once he gets that follower that I sent over to him. He'll arrive next turn. Alright, 1, 2, 3... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm being a bit of a silly billy here. Let's pop you in there. Let's grab you that straight off the bat. And then putting me in the settlement means I can recruit from global recruitment, and that also means I can grab more peeps. I am going to move Settra back here. Now, this might mean that settlement gets taken back by the Rakath dynasty, but I don't really care. I'll just come back in and beat him up again. Now, these guys aren't particularly ranked that high, so it doesn't matter too much. Like, if these were like ranked like silver rank or something like that, I would actually swap them out to Booty Juice's army. But since they're like, rank 1, it's like, who cares? It's not that big a deal.
Find my harem.
Kind of need to expand this building now at some pretty soon, because I want at least two chariots in each army. Interesting that's the Scabby Eye. How strong are this? Fairly strong, actually. I've got quite a... Ooh! Scabby Eye bossing it. Do you think Scabby Eye took out Grimgore? I know they haven't recently. I haven't seen a notification for that, but I mean, they've got an awful lot of land, and they could have done. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. Look at that. Sneaky fucker coming up round the back. That's quite annoying because that's cost me 2 units now.
Servants.
If I could sprint to there, I would, but I can't get there and help out.
My faith in you wanes.
Wasn't expecting that though, little uppercut move. Alright, let's bang that in. This would be pretty good as well to grab, but I'm not in a... Like, I do want it, but I want this first. And then we're going to buff up on the Hekera warriors and chariots even more. And we should probably grab a couple of... I definitely want a Tomb Prince, because I need a bit of scouting. So we will grab a Tomb Prince. And I do want a Necrotect, because they do buff up our movement for our armies, so we will grab one. Probably this one. These two are the cheapest. Yeah, okay. Can we actually build anything? Not really. Could repair some stuff here, but not really worth it. Now that the top knots have been defeated, these guys aren't at war with anyone. If I get them to be at war with them, that means we're all at war with them. And that means these two are going to get more buddy, and that might not be a good idea. But I don't really have another option, that's the problem.
Protector of the realm, armored in faith.
Is it time?
I suppose I could get them to try and fight the followers of Nagash. But then again, isn't Rapant's at war with the followers of Nagash as well?
My master will return.
Oh no, she's not actually, so... Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't want Talak to get buddy with Rapant. I actually kind of want them to go to war with each other, but we'll see. Ah. Oh. Oh well. I'm just going to auto-resolve this.
It's impossible.
Who is it who came over here and helped? Is that Numas? Interesting, I didn't realise Numas were at war with them. Oh, and he gained a nice little shield as well. Nice. It is Numas. I did not... Why did...
I believe my pyramid is
why? Oh, right. It just... I think it's just coincidental that Numas walked over there and they were like, oh, Settra's over here, let's go fight him. At least I'm presuming that's why they did what they did. Seems a bit weird to me, but hey ho. Alright, let's move up. Let's grab these two Tomb Guard. Let's level you up. Attend me. That's good as well, because now local recruitment rank capacity goes up by 1, which means, considering we've got 2 armies recruiting here, that's pretty good. Also, no need to do that. If we do this, yeah, we get them up by an extra rank, because we've got that attend me skill as well. It also means that you can... Yeah, and then we do need more chariots.
land of the dead. Hekera is full
I'm going to stick this in because this will get me basically 1,000 gold back. Yeah. And also increase growth. And I don't think I've actually got any trade going on. Oh no, I do. Yeah. Okay, I've got a bit of trade. So give me a bit more money. Let's get this Tomb Prince. I need to be able to see what's going on elsewhere around on the map, so we'll do that. No. Bye.
These lands are ours by the right granted from the Lady of the Lake. What's new?
Strong, trustworthy. Yes, that will do. I mean, I would prefer this. Alright, loads of stuff to talk about. Normally, I actually want wise. Because, as I've mentioned before, it gives you canoptic jars, and it gives you that rank to units in your army. Since I don't use Tomb Princes in the armies, Trustworthy is probably a better option to go. +1 public order if they're in my province, but that +5 diplomatic relations with all factions is pretty sweet. The only Tomb Prince I will use in my army is this guy. Now, I'm not necessarily going to use him in my army, but he is the only one that I would use in my army, because you stick him on a chariot, he gets +8 melee attack, melee defense, which is pretty sweet. Plus, if you need to recruit more chariots, he buffs them up as well. So, and then he just basically rides around in his chariot with Settra, when Settra's on his chariot, and they just, kick ass. But we're not doing that just yet. I think I'm going to stick you in Xandres. I want to go and have a look over at Al-Haik. So I'll grab you.
I serve King and Patria.
That gives us a little bit of a buff to our relations. Are you just standing here raiding? That's a bit annoying.
Priest King of greatest dynasty.
Let's upgrade this. Just so I can get you some chariots.
Address me as your highness. Settra the
I got this place, which is going to rebel. I'm not really that fussed about it. Let's move up this way a little bit. And let us buff our chariot and the Hekera warriors melee attack, melee defense. Yeah, just double checking that there wasn't anything that I wanted there, and there isn't. And I forgot to grab the other lord. Which is quite annoying. Raid the following region. Al-Haik. I'll do that. Do that straight away.
I command movement.
Oh, there's no one there. Could proper sneak attack him.
My glory.
How long does it take for that building? One more turn.
Arise, legions.
Let's move you this way.
Greatest dynasty.
I'm gonna grab you 3, gives you 2 more, and what I'm gonna do is grab a lord over here. That's not horrific in all fairness. That's pretty good. I'm gonna grab this guy, but I am gonna. I'm gonna grab this guy, but I am prepared to. Funnily enough, considering that says prepared as well, I am prepared to switch him out for someone with a better trait. So, you be prepared as well. I'm not going to name this person just yet. I will consider naming them if by the time they've got a full army, or you know what I mean. I don't want to name them just yet because they might not be the lord that I use. So I don't want to name it after someone and then have them basically just sit around gathering dust. It's a bit of a shame as well. We've only got 2 of these, considering they have bonuses to range. That's fine. That can stay the way it is. I'm not bothered.
What vile filth!
If we could get a little sneak attack on here, that would be pretty sweet. Where have you got all this other army from? Hold on. All this other land. So you've got that, but then apparently you've got 3 settlements. Alright, so you own all of this. Okay. Interesting. Oh, you could make that argument since we're recruiting units at the moment. I think I will make that argument. That's a shame I can't reach there as well. But we'll move up a bit more.
Shall we? Sworn of the Sands, you are welcome. We are listening.
Oh, Rapance is at war with the Greybeards, eh? Interesting.
Chocolate Tansul! Land of the dead.
Alright, so we've got the Crown of the Hekera quest to do. Should we choose to? Yeah, I mean, not yet. I need more Tomb Guard.
My will be done. Hekera rises from the sands.
Right, no one particularly interesting over there. You can't really do much. Do have five grandos though. I am gonna grab this. Gives me 10% movement range. It does reduce the cost of infantry and chariot buildings, which is nice, and a little bit of extra money from trade. So we'll grab that. I'll give you that. Let's go have a look at this for a sec.
The Empire.
Greetings. We may not.
Very well. Yes?
Finally.
Deliver your message.
Of course.
Ah, look at this. Everyone respecting me now that I've got armies. It's still fine. We'll just let that heal up naturally. This bad boy isn't actually bad to stick in, but again, don't have the money to do that. That's really annoying me. You know what else is actually really annoying me is that I'm I'm one skill point away from lightning strike. I could really do with a bit of lightning strike right now. We probably need this upgraded.
Greatness comes. Moving. Mortal fool.
Since we don't have any chariots to give you, we'll grab you one of them. But I am kind of saving my money at this stage.
Let's begin. Onwards, legions! Attend your king, slaves. Great king.
Just going to move back a little bit,
Armored in faith.
just in case they decide to get funky. That raiding is just really annoying.
I serve king and patria. Advance! Myroth. Settra the Imperishable.
Lord of Bretonia.
Address me as your highness. Make way. It is ours. I rule everything.
Give me all the gold.
Hekera.
All of it. Alright, and next turn we can upgrade that. Everything else just has to wait for now.
King of Tombs.
Boomerang. Let's get that in.
My dynasty.
And just got a little buff as well.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Alright.
I am ready.
Sending you off down here to see if you can see any of their other units.
Settra the Imperishable. King of kings.
So you attack them, defeat them.
Protector of the realm.
Oh, maybe I should have a look at what else they have.
Honor before
Attack
blood.
them, defeat them, and then your extra movement will guarantee that you can besiege the settlement. These guys come up.
Harem.
Maybe.
Bow before your king. Immortality and power. My dynasty reigns supreme.
Alright. Let's get that built.
Priest king.
Grab you a couple more of these guys. And then away we go. Weapon strength and armor for the Hekerans and chariots. It's doing okay. Oh good, they just ran away. That's quite nice. In cities as old as the deserts, it is the natural order that even the finest buildings eventually crumble and fall. One of our largest temples has started to collapse, and we fear that it will soon topple, bringing down calamity. Should we reinforce it? Okay, so we can give up 40 canoptic jars, which will give us 10 turns of minus 10% building construction cost in all regions, which is pretty good. Or we can get 40 canoptic jars and have a bunch of buildings damaged. Since we do have a shit ton of buildings to build at the moment, this is a no-brainer, I think. So we'll reinforce the temples. I don't think they've ran off quite as far as what would lead me to believe. Oh, they've ran off fairly far. Alright, that's pretty good. Still haven't got that Casket of Souls as well, and I'm kind of desperate to get it. Well, obviously not that desperate, otherwise I would have got it by now, but you know what I mean.
Only the Grail companions of old could hope to best me, yet you would try with world.
The Knights of Origo have only one settlement, so that's not really that big a deal. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go into a two-tiered war here.
Whether
But
chivalrous or not, I will strike you down, scum, if your words displease me.
but then again, don't I... Hold on.
Lord of Breton, the laws of chivalry demand I am no.
Just checking, thought maybe I could get a non-aggression pact and that might stop him from declaring war on me.
Before.
But
Only the
no, I
Grail
don't think so.
companions of old could hope to best me.
That's definitely the Knights
Yet
of
you would
Origo.
try with...
Settra the Imperishable.
Okay, that's a lot more greatsword infantry than I thought. But, I mean, it's only squires, who cares? I'll just overwhelm them.
King of battle.
And also, I mean, I don't think they've got another capital settlement. So, this will knock them quite badly. Oh, you're coming right from behind, are you? Okay, that's fine. Right. I'm still going to send my chaff up first. These guys aren't. I'm not talking about them as being chaff, by the way, in case you're wondering. But they're in my middle group. They're in the middle there, so that when we bust in through the doors, they can assist the Kitty and Settra. Does that make sense? Good. But then the following groups, going up right behind, I'm going to stick these Tomb Guards on the flank. There's not really a flank, so to speak, over here, so I could stick... yeah, I'll stick them there. So they'll go up. They'll go up first. The Tomb Guard will come up behind them. Yeah, the Tomb Guard will go up over there. And then we'll basically stick you guys like that and overwhelm that side. Or something on those lines. We've got you to spare just to hang out here. You guys over here. Just thinking if it's worth putting them anywhere else, but we'll just leave them there for now.
Mightiest of kings. Total agrees.
Alright.
Settra the Imperishable. As it should.
Slightly off kilter. You guys just sprint straight for the walls over here. Everyone else just move up. It'd be good if I didn't leave the... Oh shit, he's on a horse. I forgot about that. Actually, it doesn't matter too much. I'll stick you guys to go up as well with your poison stuff. Kitty! Get over there, Kitty. Alright, you just steam straight up into there. You come up behind. You're going to go up there. And we'll stick you behind. You're going to go up there. Actually, you can just go up there as well. You three, fight your way in there. Now, let's try and get you up. There are some extra chariots over here which can just, I suppose, come hang out with these guys. I think everyone else has their orders. Alright, you start climbing that wall as well. Alright, we're in. Eat Biff. Everyone's climbing up, everything's going pretty well. Do need to keep... Oh, Settra! And you as well, get back out of there, I didn't mean you to run in. Take that. Fight these spears, fight them, and fight them. We've got a load of dudes just getting up onto there. Up there. Just need to make sure that the kiddie's not getting wrecked. And it kind of is a bit. Right, we get a little bit of a healing from casting that. Kitty seems a little bit doesn't know what it's doing here. It seems to be just taking mass damage. Let me see if I can pull it out. Now, it might be because I've got like loads of people selected. That could be it. Just pull you out. We'll grind through this for now. We've got some Tomb Guard down here who should be able to plop their way down here. Alright, once they've actually climbed up, we'll get them to do something else. Probably do with you coming over here and supporting. Kind of no real reason not to send some more dudes up, I guess. Although we do have a bit of a logjam in terms of who needs to go up and who can. There's some Tomb Guard as well. What have they got over here that could frighten me? Not an awful lot, actually. So these Tomb Guard could probably come down here. Leave these guys engaged with them. These guys are now pretty much up. So let's get them down off the hills. Off the hills? Off the... you know what I mean. Alright. Knights of the Realm, I think, are anti-infantry. I always kind of forget. But then again, they've just sent some halberds over here to support, so that wouldn't be the best area to drop them in. Let's stick them here. Let's move you guys over here. Stick you guys in front, you guys behind. If they come in, they absorb the charge, then the Hekerans hit them from come in behind. A lot of shit's breaking over here, which is good. I think it might be time to get the Storm Kitty back in. And we'll bring these Skeleton Spearmen in as well. Drop a buff on the kitty. I've just remembered as well that you should be nearby. We can get you to come in. Oh, did they just steam through it? Oh, let's get you in there as well. Because you should be poisoning them. This Lord thinks he's a bad man. We will disabuse him of that sentiment. Everything seems to be going pretty well. They're about to mass rout here. Get you in there before you die. You can go and chomp up the Knights of the Realm as well, as far as I'm concerned. You guys take down these foot squires. Their Lord does seem to have not really taken much damage at all. But that's fine. They're all wavering now, I think. Oh, no, apart from the Lord. Most everything else is quite... He's getting ready to poo its pants. These Tomb Guards seem to not have a job to do, so let's move them this way. Here he is, that's the other guy, he's creeping his way in. Got to be a little bit careful. Let's move you guys up. Man, these Knights of the Realm just don't want to fucking die. Let's get the priest running around like a madman. They've engaged some more units. You lads, can you move over here? Huh? Let's go for the main square. These Hekera warriors are about to die, but I mean, at least they're tying up the Lord. That's kind of all that matters. There we go. Oh, I see. Keep on grinding.
Settra always wins. Suck it for Settra.
Tempting. But no. It's not quite enough for me to do that.
You dishonor me.
Onward. Talk at me in your crude language if you must. I make no promises as to the outcome.
Just checking. Just checking.
What?
Greetings. We may not be the Empire, but our realm has riches and strength in equal measure.
Fair enough. Ooh, that's quite exciting.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Unfortunately, I can't really. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna drop that in. Unfortunately, I've got to be a little bit careful here, because whilst I can grab some more units, I don't want to delete units that when I'm about to possibly have a fight.
Settra does not serve.
Oh, rank 7. Straight in there. It's really tempting, isn't it? It's only 3 units. And it's only 3 units of trash skeletons, so.
Land of the dead. My dynasty reigns supreme. Submit to your king.
When's that chariot building?
Defend your king.
Didn't that increase your limit of chariots? I'm a bit confused. Shouldn't we be able to get some more
My
chariots?
dynasty reigns supreme.
Huh. Okay. Guess I was wrong.
Risen.
Could do that. This doesn't actually increase the amount of chariots we have, right?
Victory.
No, it just adds a screaming skull catapult. Alright, fuck that. Bang that in.
Tomb king of the Hekera.
Build that. Build that.
I rule everything.
Get rid of this salt. Build walls. Keep that. It's too expensive to get rid of. No, not that I would get rid of it, I need it, but like, you know what I mean. That can just stay the way it is.
Greatness comes.
I could grab more on the Hekerans, but again, same kind of logic. I don't want to deplete my army when I might just be about to get attacked. Alright, good, they just ran away. That works. These guys are pretty good as well, actually. Let's bring them up. So these guys have more range than what a regular skeleton archer has. So a skeleton archer has 140, these guys have 160. They've also got armor sundering, which, in case you're unaware, lowers whoever they're shooting at's armor by 30 for 10 seconds, which is pretty sweet as well. We will look to grab them. Just the question is where? I don't know. But anyway, that'll be a problem for tomorrow's episode, because I'm ending this one here. Good progress, though. We're starting to fight these chumpy Bretonians. I would love it if Talak decided to go to war with Rapants, that would be super sweet, but I guess for now we'll just have to live with the situation as it is and deal with these Bretonnians as quickly and as efficiently as possible. If you enjoyed the episode, found anything interesting, learnt something new, please consider leaving a like. Other than that, see you tomorrow. Bye.